despite scoring 300 a couple of times, Michael, there's a little change up there. Mayank Agarwal was the one expected to make way, but Shubman Gill, another prospect for the future.
Yeah, absolutely high class. He's got a wonderful a career ahead of him. You get your chance in the team, and you've just got to take it. Shubman Gill goes out there and scores a big number by his name. It's very difficult to be left out if you get 100. I know it's difficult because he's not been playing and he's kind of just thrown out there, but he's got a good pitch. It's always a good wicket in Canberra. He's got an Australian team without Stark and Pat Cummins. You've got to take your chance. And when you think Rohit Sharma's obviously going to come back into the side, he may not get too many more. So you've got to make sure that when you get that opportunity, particularly at the top of the order, where in this era of white ball cricket, these white balls aren't swinging and seaming as much as they used to. Batting at the top of the order, it's the biggest and best chance to go on and get a big score. So if you can see off the first 2 or 3 overs to get himself in and get himself settled to clear away the nerves, I think he's a magnificent young player that I have no doubt is going to be around the Indian team for many years. But what he has to be thinking is he wants to be in this team going forward from this day onwards, and the only way to absolutely guarantee that is to go out there and get a big score.
I'm just wondering, Zaheer, from a batting perspective, if someone like a Shubman Gill were to sort of look at the records, because records get thrown out everywhere and they're not a secret. Canberra is a high scoring ground, and 378, 348, 411. I mean, never mind the 370s. So 411 out of the 4 matches that have been played there. That'll be alarming from a bowler's perspective. But batting, can you get too eager when you see scores like that, Zaheer?
Well, that's the important thing, I guess. You can look at the statistics, what's happened at that particular ground. As a reference point, the game is still going to start on 0-0. So that is something which you have to keep in mind, and you have to keep on following the processes. So it's important for any batter to get that feel of the ball on the bat. Get in that zone. So from Shubman Gill's point of view, or from Shikhar Dhawan's point of view, it will be important that he takes that confidence from the previous innings which he's played at this ground where he had a good run. So that's something which he must focus on. And from Shubman Gill's point of view, he still has to cross that bridge at the international level. It's a confidence thing for any player. Once you have that confidence, once you have that one innings which really sets the ball rolling for you in your career, that's something which every batsman, before he gets to that level, before he crosses that bridge, there's always these nerves. And I think that's what Shubman Gill must be feeling at the moment. He's got enough talent to go really a long distance at the international level, and that's something which we all eagerly waiting to witness, for him to get that confidence, that one inning, that spark which is required at the international level, because that kid surely has got immense talent and needs to do justice to that as soon as possible.